This video is about Amer Fort in Jaipur. Amer Fort is a UNESCO recognized World Heritage Site. This is the view of Amer Fort from the road. It's quite a large monument. Amer Fort is about 19 kilometers from the Jaipur airport and about 13 kilometers from the Jaipur railway station. This is the parlor of the Amer Fort. There are lots of pigeons out here. Early in the morning, people come here to feed the pigeons. We're just about to experience something. Hey, have us. Another place where you can experience that is in Mumbai, CST. Close to that there is a pigeon pen. Okay, have a look at the view of the Amer Fort from the road outside. It's difficult to get the whole frame in a single wide angle shot. You may have to go for a panoramic view. Entry tickets to Amer Fort is 25 for Indians and rupees 100 for foreigners. For students, I believe it is at rupees 10. We are entering the parlor and into the garden of Amer Fort. Garden is well maintained, it is neat and clean, and in fact these pavilions are also neat and clean. There is a moat beyond it. Moat is a water body which surrounds the fort, and water from this moat is used to supply to the Sukhnivas. This fort is categorized into 4 sections. One is Diwani Arm, which is the hall of public audience. Then there is Diwani Khas, the hall of private audience, Sheesh Mahal or the Mirror Palace, and Sukhnivas. As we enter, here there is a provision for drinking water. It's better to drink some water and then leave, as you have to climb up the ramp to quite a distance. Else you may have to go for an elephant ride. I will talk about the elephant ride later. These pathways are quite large and they are set with well cobbled stones. I've just tried taking a 360-degree view of the position which I was there. And this whole video was taken on an iPhone 6, so there are limitations to what I could do, and in fact nothing was pre-planned. So on the random, when I take it and then give the voice rendering later, it would be a little tough, as you know. Have a look at the scenes out here. Lots of stairs to climb up. That leads to another location. Each of these gates have got their own names and directions to where it would lead to. Inside the fort there are around 3 temples. That is the watchtowers of Jaipur Fort, which you see at a distance. Above the Amer Fort is another fort called Jaipur Fort. And it is said that there is a secret tunnel or a passage from Amer Fort into Jaipur Fort. Each of these views can be found to have a frame which can be put into Instagram, and they wouldn't fade away because structures are such rather Instagrammable frames. Trying my best to actually contain the fort within my camera frame, and trying as many 360s or other forms in which to capture the beauty. Okay, here we see a temple here. Those interested can give their offerings here. Photographers everywhere. This is the path by which the elephant climbs across the those arched gateways. As we enter this courtyard, we are greeted by two cannons, well maintained and well painted. And this courtyard is surrounded by buildings, one better than the other. Okay, here we are going to watch the other side of the Amer Fort, where you can see some habitation close to the Amer Fort. And there are lots of monkeys out here who are rather friendly and not ferocious. People are taking photographs and they don't mind. I think it's a monkey up there. Yes, it is a monkey. The surrounding of Amer Fort. I believe it is Jaipur Fort up there. And this is a passage to a temple inside the fort. There are three of them. Okay, here we see Zaim and Zaira, my son and daughter, they are twins. Okay, here we take up the stairs to a narrow passage which leads to a restaurant above, and this passage overlooks the courtyard, and it's quite a view. Here's the restaurant, and to dine at this restaurant it has to be pre-booked, and this restaurant is filled with chandeliers and other kinds of glasswares. Here comes the elephants. It is possible to have an elephant ride up the Amer fort, and an estimated 800 rupees per ticket had to be paid earlier. There are many more elephants who are coming up. However, there were complaints against this by rights bodies like PETA and so on, and in fact certain tour operators agreed not to have elephant rides. Instead they would have a jeep ride of their tourists from the base to the top of the Amer fort. You can hear photographers requesting the tourists to pose. That gateway. We walk up this way, and at a distance we would be able to see the watchtowers of Jaipur Fort and also some parts of the Jaipur Fort itself. And it may be possible even, in fact, to enter the Jaipur Fort from here if you are willing to run up a little and jump around. The surrounding area, those watchtowers at a distance. Since it was early in the morning, we were not scorched by the sun, and it was comfortable, and I would recommend anybody to come early in the morning to see the fort, and again come back in the evening for the light and sound show, because it is worth it. We often get to see these watchtowers and pavilions of Jaipur Fort.